What's up, guys? Welcome to a new video by Rider Infusion. Today's video is going to be a safety ride. I'm basically going to be sharing with you what is running through my mind as I ride. Getting up on the freeway, you know, we got people ahead, so kind of going their speed. If it was just me leading the pack, I'd be going faster than 49 or 48 miles an hour. But did a quick little over-the-shoulder glance right there. You know, don't always trust your mirrors. If you have them on your bike, it does not mean that you should never glance over your shoulder. I do it all the time. I make lane changes and whatnot without actually doing a full turn of my head, but that's when I'm really confident. Now, when I was coming up on that on-ramp there, I wasn't 100% confident, so I did a quick check just to double check. All right, well, I'm in lane 3 out of the 3 lanes that are here, and we've got cars and trucks on the right side that are going to be merging, so let's change lanes. Let's not hang around in that lane and be, you know, in somebody's way. Now, some people would argue and say that if you have 3 lanes like this, that the safest lane to be in would be out of this lane, out of lane 3, because, you know, this is like the merging lane, right? People coming out from on-ramps, they're going into this lane. People exiting are going to be passing through this lane. Now, I agree with that aspect of it, that, yeah, that is the lane that's, you know, going to be heavy on people moving in and out of. However, when traffic is light and there's really not much going on around you, it's perfectly fine to cruise in that lane. I'd say if there's more traffic, more vehicles on the road, I would be picking lane 1 and simply going or trying to go faster than the flow of traffic if I can. Cars are pretty far out behind me, and there's no point for me to hang out in the middle lane, lane 2. I'm just going to move over, get out of people's way, you know, in case there's some heavy speeders, and I'm just not going to be in their way. I think the danger in lane 2, the middle lane, is that you're kind of in between cars, right? So there's cars to your left, there's cars to your right, there's more that you have to watch for. I would prefer to be in that far left lane, lane 1, or in lane 3 if there aren't that many cars around me. All right, guys, something else to kind of keep an eye out when you're out riding on the highway or freeway. Higher speeds, I guess, would matter more than lower speeds, but I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up right now, but there's a pretty big imperfection here in between my lane and lane 2. And right now, okay, look at those imperfections. Those are huge, man. Those are like a big wide gap that's just there. Just wait for that imperfection to be over, then move over. Like right now, it's kind of gone. Right now would be good. Right now, it's back a little bit. So kind of watch for those imperfections on the roadway. I just turned on my cruise control. If you do a lot of, you know, this type of riding, it's really, really convenient to have. So if you're riding next to a vehicle and you know that you're coming up to an on-ramp or an off-ramp, it might be a good idea to move over and, you know, maybe hang around in lane 1 and kind of get out of the way for a little bit. Right now, I'm not moving over to lane 2 because there's a truck with a trailer. There's another dump truck up ahead. They're all kind of following in this line together. One of them could want to move over to the left into lane 2, so I ain't gonna stick around there. Look at all that lovely gravel. Good thing it's all contained and I'm not smacking my helmet up against it. So when you're on a highway or freeway like this one or something similar, you have got to be pretty much on any road. That applies to any road, but you've really got to be paying attention to what's going on around you. Now, unless traffic, you know, really kind of dies down and you're pretty much the only one on the road, you know, adapt to the environment. The less cars that there are on the road, you know, you can relax a little bit more. But if you're in a position where there's a lot of cars around you, there's a lot going on, always be checking your mirrors, seeing what's going on next to you, behind you. Always keep seeing up ahead. As relaxing as motorcycling can be and is, like, I enjoy it, I love it. It's very relaxing for me. It also is one of those things that requires a lot of attention. You know, there's a lot of focus going on with whoever it is that's around you, and that's just a part of motorcycling, a part of safe motorcycling. It's just something you gotta do. Now, something I want to touch base on is riding one-handed, more specifically at speeds that we're going at, you know, 79 miles an hour right now. Don't ride one-handed unless you have the experience, unless you know your motorcycle really well and you know how your bike reacts and handles to bumps on the road, to little imperfections on the road, to wind buffeting, all that stuff. Don't ride one-handed unless you're really, really comfortable with doing it and, you know, there's not that much going on around you. Right now, this is a very chilled, relaxed ride on the freeway. You can easily ride one-handed. Nothing wrong with it. Anybody that says that you're an unsafe motorcyclist by doing so, don't listen to them. You know, everybody rides to their skill level. Everybody rides to what they feel comfortable with. All right, guys, I'm wrapping up the video here. I appreciate y'all watching. If you did stick around to the end of the video, you're awesome. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you're not subscribed. And I will see you guys on the next video. Ride safe. Peace.